was up in Lutzen with a group of guys for a guys' ski trip, and we had rented a cabin on the hill, and they shut the hill down at 4 o'clock because there's no lights, so everyone retreats to the chalet. We're up on the second floor balcony bar. We had literally just gone in to this bar to see this live concert, and probably like 2 minutes in, we hadn't even gotten drinks yet. These 3 guys come up. We swooped down and actually had to retreat because somebody else was going up to talk to him. She overheard me talking about her to a buddy, and she came within an earshot to hear me say to my friend, "Oh, she's cute." He told me my ponytail looked cute, and I was like, to my best girlfriend Marta, I'm like, I'm gonna dance with him all night. She asked me to dance, and after about 2 hours of that, we were out on the patio talking about where we're from and whatnot, and I think that's where we had our first kiss as well. So we just had a fantastic time and found out that he lives in Burnsville, and I lived in Minnetonka at the time, and set up a date for the next week. I ended up giving him my phone number, then I texted him because he didn't have his phone on him. So then I think like midway through the next week, he ended up texting me and asking me to go on a date. Dated for probably 3 to 6 months. Okay. And then we got to the point where we're like, well, what are we doing? Are we... Yeah. Proposal went great. Almost didn't make it there. Went up to her cabin and it's about drove off the road. Every turn I was overreacting, couldn't think. Jake and I were almost there, and we were just like singing along to the music, and then all of a sudden I like turned to him and I'm like, is everything okay? Because he was driving kind of weird. I'm like, is my car like doing weird things or what? And he's just like, no, I'm good. And I didn't think anything of it. We got to the cabin. I asked her to help me carry everything in because I was in a hurry. And she's like, settle down, we're here. We got all night. And right away he's like, okay, I'm gonna unpack, you go start a fire. I'm like, I don't start fires. Like, that's your job. So I'm like, let's unpack the car first and then do that. I got everything unpacked, I started a fire, and then she was on the phone with her mom for like 30 minutes, and I'm sitting there pacing. Once we got in the cabin, I called my mom to tell her we got there safely, and I ended up talking to her and just like babbling about who knows what for like 10 minutes, and Jake's like, get off the phone, come on! He's like pacing in the background. Because I had, you know, the ring in my pocket, I had the fire going, and I was hoping I wasn't gonna screw it up. All the thoughts keep going through your head. And then I finally got the phone, and he's like, Debbie, come around, I need to like talk to you about something. So then he brings me around to right by the fireplace, and right away he's like, so I talked to your dad. I'm like, in my head I'm like, oh my god, what? I had told her that I had a conversation with her dad and that he had given me his blessing, and that's when I proceeded to get down on a knee and ask the question. And then he just like says like sweet nothings, and then all of a sudden he like gets down on one knee and it's like, Deborah Rachel Korstad, will you marry me? And I'm just like, oh my god, are you serious? Is this really happening? And I like freak out, and he's like still down there like, is that a yes? She is my best friend. She's beautiful, smart, ambitious. We love our time together. We get along great. We never argue. And she enjoys a lot of the things I do, but not everything, which allows me to still go out and do some of those things like hunting and camping and whatnot. But besides that, I mean, we have a lot in common, and what else can you ask for? Jake's just a great person. He and I laugh like all the time, and it's just so fun when we hang out together. Like, we just have such a great friend. I think he's like my best friend. I think that's so important in a relationship, and I just love he's super ambitious, which is great in a future husband, and very genuine, nice, super caring. You can just tell like he cares about his family and friends so much. And yeah, he's good looking, so that always helps. Hey, how's it going?
Good. Oh, oh. You look great.
What are you? I love the dress.
Yeah, this is so pretty. Looking good.
Love the shoes.
Yeah.
He's got a Kleenex.
I don't.
You look wonderful, baby. Love it. Give me another hug. Me too.